as long as Bitcoin holds this shelf, then it's actually bullish, right? So this is just a retest of a breakout, and then you should push up. The 100K even numbers are made to be broken. Now, how high above it goes, that's the question.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now, guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. In this video, Gareth Soloway will share expert insights into market trends. Benjamin Poole will discuss powerful trading strategies. Dr. B will explore mindset mastery for traders. And Drew Dosek will reveal tips for maximizing profits. Let's catch them in action.
Bitcoin is at 99, so...
Oh, wow, awesome.
So, yeah, we're starting, and oh, yeah, Dr. B, here it comes. Archer coming in.
Being patient here, being patient. This is a bear.
What was that? VWAP bet was approximately...
VWAP was around, well, you know what? Hang on one second.
Right there.
See if I can... There it is. About 922 is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and I was just mentioning, the only reason I brought that up is you could see this little bit of a base right here, which is kind of right in that same zone right there, too, which is very cool.
Yep.
All right,
exactly.
Well, let's go to Bitcoin real quick. I'm sure there's a lot of crypto players out there, and we love you guys, too. You guys are awesome. So if we look at Bitcoin here, so this was one of the things I harped on. Everyone makes me out to be a bear, but I'm just a trader, right? And so one of the things, if we flip over to Bitcoin, one of the things I've said is that as long as Bitcoin holds this shelf, then it's actually bullish, right? So this is just a retest of a breakout, and then you should push up. The 100K even numbers are made to be broken. Now, how high above it goes, that's the question. Is it 1,000 tiers? I still think 107 to 108,000 is where it's headed. But again, just classic TA that when it dumped out here, by the way, MicroStrategy stopped buying their $3 billion right here. Just a note there. So there was a little air pocket once they stopped. But Pete,
sorry to cut you off, Gareth. I just exited 945 on Archer, 945 on Archer.
There we go.
All right, Doc.
So what was so explain to us quickly. We'll come back to Bitcoin in a minute. Explain to us quickly why you exited there versus letting it play out a little bit further.
Well, I kind of have an idea of how much I'm looking to take per trade, and so if you look at how much this is up on the day, around 20%, this is about a 3.5, almost 4% pullback from the highs, right?
Gotcha.
So we talk about the 10% rule. This was over that. It's starting to be a little, getting close to some support here. So I think that's a solid
play it safe.
Yeah,
essentially,
play it safe.
No one goes broke taking a profit.
That's right. That's right.
Well, you also had a bigger position.
I had a bigger position. Exactly.
The 1/5.
So 1/5 based on we trade essentially with $1 million portfolio. So that means it was a $200,000 position right there. And again, that's a nice gain.
So 1.85% on 200,000. Almost $4,000.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Fantastic. You can't go wrong with. You just basically paid for your all your Black Friday shopping.
There you go. Yeah. Yep.
And again, folks,
depends on
that's why. Yeah, and I think that's why we talk about the name of today was "Don't Blow It, Grow It," with the idea of that. Everyone always wants to go out and spend money, but oftentimes, you want to create or create that money by trading or investing smartly. Build your financial future so that you're not going negative. When people go out and spend and they have that $3,000, $2,000, $1,000 credit card bill, it comes right out of savings. Well, instead, make that money. Make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and then go spend $2,000. Sure. At least you're net positive still, right? Yeah, I think that's the beauty of it. So far, so good on the exit. Nice job. Going back to Bitcoin, guys, again, it is 98.5 here. So again, the thought process, and I'll just show this. This was a discovery I made last week, and I'm always analyzing the charts. I'm like, where is that upside target? And we can see again, you have your 2017 high to this high to this high, and again, the only reason why I think this is a secure line, because notice it touches the exact high here and here, but here it pierced in the early highs in 2021. The reason why that line works for me is because it matches perfectly with the low end here, right? So that one of the reasons parallels are so important is because they give you this ability to kind of decipher when you have a good trend line, right? Because I could have honestly just connected here to here to here and said, no, I'm not going to use a parallel, just use a trend line. But this gives me the credence that this is most likely up here a solid target. And again, doesn't mean it can't go through, but probability-wise, that should be some big resistance. So it'll be interesting to see how it comes.
CME Bitcoin futures surged past the $100,000 milestone once again on November 29, marking the second time in a week that the institutional derivatives market has breached six figures. Futures hit a high of $100,200, a strong display of investor confidence and speculative momentum. Meanwhile, Bitcoin's spot price continues to struggle, peaking at $98,600 before retreating under selling pressure. Despite consistent attempts, the spot market faces formidable resistance, creating a sharp divergence between futures and spot pricing. The activity on the CME was underpinned by robust trading volumes, with the market recording $12.3 billion in turnover. Simultaneously, heightened bids on Coinbase indicate strong demand, particularly from U.S.-based traders. A notable premium of $200 over Binance further underscores the interest from institutional participants, driven by the regulated nature of the CME platform. Challenges remain for Bitcoin's spot price to breach the elusive $100,000 mark. Thick sell walls near the psychological milestone are dampening upward momentum, creating what analysts have termed a fortress of resistance. Meanwhile, high leverage has exacerbated volatility, with $55 million in short liquidations in the past 24 hours highlighting a tug-of-war between bulls and bears. For now, the battle for Bitcoin's next major price milestone continues.
What is your favorite chart pattern? Let's just go quickly to Ben. What's your favorite pattern setup? So not technical signal, but pattern.
I like wedge pattern breaks.
Pattern.
Well, really, it's trendline breaks. That would be mine. So
Yeah.
I like.
No, it's fair.
Great. Yours.
Great.
Measured move.
Yeah, the measured move. Yeah.
Number one, best pattern, easy to see. It maps out where a target's going to be. There's measured moves almost on every one of our patterns, which is fantastic too. So,
I don't have to answer. You guys know the answer.
VWAP.
Well, I don't.
That's a signal.
That's a signal. But
that's right.
the wedges.
Yeah.
Falling wedges, the rising wedges.
Yeah, those are powerful, man. That was, remember Wolf?
Yeah.
Wolf when it ran 100% off of one of those. That was a daily swing trade.
Yeah, it was. And this is why I love the wedge pattern so much, all right? So I'm going to show you this right here. And you can see that this created a very, very nice wedge pattern.
Another one, yeah.
Yep. So right here, okay? Can you guys see the screen there?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is what I like to see, right? So you've got a nice stock that's up big on the day. You have this termination. You see the angle of this wedge right here? This is telling me that, hey, remember VWAP? We're far extended from VWAP. We've got this wedge pattern. Here's your big breakdown. Look, we came back up, kind of retested. Boom, there's your breakdown. Now we're forming a bear flag. We'll probably come down here to VWAP.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like a little bear flag forming, so you probably are going to head down to VWAP.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
Next
question here. Let's see what we got here. I'm a beginner. Michelle saying, I'm a beginner. Where do I start? I would say, if you want to get into day trading, just jump in the road. Mm-hmm. I think there's nothing. And like we said, the best thing would be, we always recommend sitting back for a week because, again, there's ways that each of us calls out trades that you want to get accustomed to, even though we give heads up quite a distance in advance.
XRP has surged an impressive 40% this week, reaching a high of $1.68, its strongest performance in 2024 so far. This rally reflects a 232% monthly gain, driven by rising trading volumes and growing interest from both retail and institutional investors. A technical bull flag breakout has set the stage for XRP to potentially test the $1.95 to $2.05 resistance zone, a level many believe could usher in a new wave of price momentum. Behind the rally, XRP's on-chain growth has been remarkable. Active accounts on the network more than tripled in November, climbing from 15,592 to over 47,000, underscoring expanding user adoption. Ripple's recent partnerships, including strategic alliances with Archax and Bitwise, have also bolstered confidence in XRP's long-term utility, particularly in tokenized financial markets. However, caution lingers as declining trading volumes since November 10 hint at possible market distribution. This signals that while bullish sentiment dominates, a short-term consolidation phase may emerge before XRP can sustain further gains. Investors are closely watching for signs of renewed momentum to determine whether XRP will break the elusive $2 barrier. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoinzilla for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.